Hello, Ralph Hennig again. Today we're going to take the core to the floor and back up, all right? And the only thing you need is your mind and your body and a little bit energy today, okay? So we're going to start with just some warm-ups, and we're going to do that right now. Warm up first. The warm-up will be just some arm circles first. And just get your breathing under control. Arm circle forward. And really want to include your back, your muscles between your shoulder girdle, your middle traps. Squeeze your shoulder girdles together. And forward and back one more time. Good. And you can swing those arms. That's another great warm-up exercise. It starts to get really your arms circulated, lubricated, but also your core muscles are going to work now a little bit more. Okay, this one right there. Rotate from side to side. And get your breathing engaged a little bit more, like so. Good. Sideways. You just want to get always warm up before you get into something a little bit more strenuous. So the muscles are warmed up, flexible. The joints are lubricated. Yeah. Then down. Reach over your head. Start a little bit more focused breathing. Good. It really will help, that warm-up will help to just prepare your mind and your body a little bit better for some more strenuous things to come. Also helps, believe it or not, it helps to prevent injuries, warming up. Usually these injuries happen spontaneously out of nowhere. If you warm up, the body is a little bit better prepared to move around. That's it, like side to side here. Stretch your inner thighs. Go from side to side. Good. Side lunges. So one leg is bent, the other one stretches. You can move those arms a little bit more vigorously up and behind you with your thumbs up. Get your thumbs up. Arms stay straight. This is a great dynamic core exercise too here. Your torso muscles are all engaged in a dynamic way. Good. Push those knees over your toes. Good. Another one. All right. And now we're going to start actually right with an exercise here, and that looks like so. You're doing a knee lift, but as you're doing a knee lift, you bring your leg down, touch toe, okay? And again, you do stay with that same side, knee lift, straight leg, touch toe. Knee lift, bend over, straight leg, touch toe. We're going to do 10 of those. Whoops. And then we'll do the other side, yeah? It's a good balance exercise. So now I'm balancing myself on one leg. 2 more times after that. Good. Last time. All right, other side, knee lift, straight leg, bend over, touch toe, knee lift, straight leg, bend, touch toe. 3, 4, 5. Don't jerk your body, really be in control. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. 10. Great. Hip circles. Use those in martial arts and in soccer. But everybody can benefit to loosen up the hips before you get involved in some movement. nice, fun exercise, but it's also really opens up the hips. Stay centered when you do that. And knee circles, right here. Just press your legs together, keep your knees bent, and you circle. And if you don't do the program, you can even use these warm-up exercises just to stretch, to loosen your body up throughout the day. Get up from the seated position. We're sitting these days a lot more. Watch your weight so you don't put any weight on. Get the scale out and step on the scale every day. Just make sure that you keep your weight in check. There you go. Okay? So we're going to first exercise is going to go, we're doing the walkout, hold the position, and walk back. Come back up 10 times. Work on your breathing. Get your whole body nicely situated over the floor, arms straight, legs locked out. Really pull your abs in. And this is already a nice exercise for your core and for your entire body, for that matter. Good. Time after this. And just as going up and down, you will feel that you're starting to need a little bit more oxygen, so work on the breathing. And that's one set. Of course, your arms out. You can rest for 30 seconds. Even up to a minute, and you repeat this exercise if you like, 1 or even 2 more sets, and then we'll move on. I'm going to only demonstrate 1 set, and then we'll move right into the next. You can always pause and then do your 3 sets and then move into the next exercise. Okay, this one we're going to stay down on the floor, and we're going to do a set of jumping jacks without the arms, okay? Right over here, open, close. We do 20. Nine and 10, okay? Rest. And again, you can do multiple sets, up to you. Pause, then do your sets, and then we'll continue, or just follow me, okay? Next one will be a set of mountain climbers. Look like so. You hold the position, bring one knee up, and switch forward and back. Let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Note that my arms are completely straight, not bent. They're completely locked out. Okay? Next one. You stay in the push-up position. You just face this way. And we're going to bring the knees up in a tucked position. Okay? Like so. And rest. Note my breathing. It really goes along with the energy I need for that given exercise. So I'm breathing a lot harder to bring that oxygen into the game, so I can accommodate it, the exercise, because it's a little more strenuous. So you need to breathe a little harder and rhythmically as well. Okay? Let's do just one more set. Actually, I like this one too. It really gets your core involved. If you like to play golf, tennis, squash, this is a good exercise for these muscles in your core. You're rotating your body, your hips. Actually, just your lower body. Your upper body is relatively quiet. Nice rotation. And rest. Okay? Catch your breath. It's okay. You can put me on pause, and then we'll move on. Okay? Great. Now, this one is a simple one. You can, if you have some strong wrists, if not, I would avoid doing this exercise. But this is a knee drop, push up, and come back up. A knee drop, push up, and come up. You have to be really focused, because you don't want to collapse and hit your face. So you have to absorb all that energy with your arms. Okay? Straight, bend, and stop before you hit the floor. 10 of those. Okay. Like so. Yep. Some of you are strong enough, they can do them from a standing position. I only will demonstrate only one of those, but if you're not sure, I would start always with the knees and then move on to the straight leg drop. Show you one of those. I'm going to take it another level. You literally drop down and come back up. All right? I wouldn't do more than 5 of those if you do it. But as I said to you earlier, you need a really strong wrist to do that. And just be conditioned already before you attempt something more strenuous like that. Okay, we'll go back to the floor. And we're going to do some paddle kicks. Simple here. You come down on your elbow. All right? And you just paddle forward and back. That's a nice exercise. Don't put your head too far up. Just lean on your elbows. And just move your legs in a little scissor forward and back. Some people call it scissor. And a little paddling here, forward and back. Okay? We'll do 50 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you feel like you want to do more, if you cannot do that many, well, just challenge yourself. Move out of the comfort zone. Remember, when you're comfortable, you not stimulate your systems, your body, your mind, cardiovascular system, your pulmonary system, your muscular system. You don't do that anymore. So challenge yourself every day a little bit, okay? Remember, there are 3 parts to wellness and fitness: cardio, strength, and flexibility. Work on it every day, all right? We'll do another set. Great. That's a nice exercise. Really get the core. In my martial art days, my sensei, he it was jumping up and down on our stomach. We were doing this. Push, punch yourself. There you go. While you do that, come on, a little harder. Yeah, that's another great exercise. We really fire up those core muscles. So there are plenty of things we could do to work those core muscles. We're going into nice bridges right now. Okay, and I want you to bring your feet really close to your buttock. All right, we can hold on here, so we're going to go up and down, just pulsing. Up, good. And then the nice variation is straight leg. You do one at a time. Isolated exercise. And the other. Sure you're a nice fixed position that you don't slip around. Yeah. And again, if you want to do multiple sets on this, this is a great exercise really to strengthen your glutes, isolated. All right, we're coming up into a kind of a wheelbarrow position. Yeah. You could do the same thing here and get a little bit more of your arms involved, your triceps, and your posterior shoulder girdles. So that would be something a little bit more progressive, we would call it. Same thing on one leg. That's it, right there. And of course the other leg as well. Here's a nice challenging one coming up. Requires a little bit more coordination. Turn this way for a moment. Just variety here. You bring your right leg out. Okay. You lean on your right arm. And your left arm is reaching behind, and you bring your elbow and legs together. Okay, elbow touch. Great coordination exercise. Works the whole body, your core muscles, also your arms. Work on your breathing. Great. And then the other leg. Make sure your arm is really underneath of you. You have a good support. Reach behind you. Elbow, knee. Great. 10. And you can also do some forward and back walks, like so. Yeah. Sideways, just to challenge your back muscles, which are part of your core muscles. Yeah. Good. You can do some roundabout. If you want to engage your children a little bit, you can do this as a family workout. Kids always think about this stuff as fun. We think this is hard work. Well, try to make some fun out of hard work. Okay, that's one. Good. Stretch for a moment, relax. Here we can turn to the front again. And we can do this. Nice exercise. You bring, in a push-up position, bring your right knee up towards your elbow 10 times, like so. Good. The other side. Try to breathe out when you exert yourself. Rest a moment. Remember, the breathing is essential. most importantly is the inhale, because that is where you gather your energy. The exhale is more the after effect, okay? Inhale brings oxygen into the cell level so you have energy to perform exercising or just be able to move, period, okay? That's one. So elbow to knee, so that one right there, you can also alternate. And another variation is adding a push-up, so down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and so forth. You know, we could do 10 or more reps to really feel the body worked. Next move here, on the back again. I'm going to do a basic crunch, but with a crossover. So one leg is crossover, so my left leg is crossover. My right arm is behind my head, and I'm reaching across. And you can add to that, lifting the leg up off the floor. Then your lower abdominals are doing a little bit more work. So upper and lower versus just more your obliques and your upper here. So it's simply lifting the leg up. You're getting a little bit more out of this core exercise. You know? Don't want to strain your neck, so don't pull forward. Keep your head relative quiet. Or the leg up, of course. Huh? There you go. Yeah. Now we can do a little dynamic core exercise. It's just by rotating here. Keep your legs together. Keep your upper body quiet. Try to bring it over as far as you can. You want to feel a little stretch, pull, your obliques and lower back, while your upper body is really not moving much or at all. You want to keep it stable. There you go. Okay, come on up, and we're going to go into some planks, right into it. It's a nice transition. Okay, this is a very stable position, like so, but you can also go up and go back down from your elbow to straight arm. Make sure you push off both arms, so don't just lead always with one side. So now I'm going to the other side. Down, down, like so. And rest in between. Go as long as you can do whatever you're doing, exercising-wise, with control, because we don't want to get hurt. Focus on your body. Don't be distracted. Make sure you're concentrating each step of the way that you're performing each move to perfection. You get the most out of it. Don't rush it too much. Slow, control. Okay, it's better than fast without controlling your body in motion. You will get hurt. That is not what we are here for. Okay. Now sideways here. Sideways is a side plank. You can either keep your feet on top of each other or in front if that's a little more comfortable. It's a little less strenuously. And then instead of being on the elbow right here, I like to be on extended arms because I want to strengthen my forearm, this part too, and my wrist. And then out of just a plank, I like to do something more dynamic, like so, okay? And that really challenges your core muscles more in a dynamic way. It's a more effective way and more practical in nature, okay? Because life is really not static. It's very dynamic. There you go. I'm going to do the other side. Just to make sure that always do both sides. And you will notice that you will have a weaker side. Focus on the weaker side. Bring that up to par because the body wants to move symmetric. Okay, up here. It's much easier when you have symmetry, when you have balance. Less wear and tear in your body over time. I guarantee it. I've been around. I've been around for a while. And that's a nice little daily program you could do for yourself. Engage your family members. Remember the distance you want to keep. If you have friends joining you. And then one more thing I'd like to talk about. We are wearing gloves and masks, and I have seen so much littering already. Please put your masks and gloves after use into a garbage recycling, please. All right. And also, if you have time, walk around your neighborhood and pick up some litter because there's a lot of garbage around us, and it's another epidemic regarding that, and we can really all do our share and not to see too much garbage around because it's all bad for our environment. So with that in mind, I will see you soon. So long.